Hey guys, this is Mike with Redneck Politics. Uh, there's so much shit going on, dude. I just, it's become mind boggling about what the hell is going on. First of all, I want to ask a question because I think most of us all were pretty much raised by parents who tried to instill morals and values in us. And you carry that all through life. But this deal with Trump talking to these female journalists the way he's doing, that dude is a real fucking coward, man. He's just a straight up nasty ass coward. Going to talk to a woman for doing her job. You're going to call her Miss Piggy? And this is not one. This happens, seems like daily, over and over and over and over. uh, I know the restraints, of the jobs. I knew, you have to dot all your I's, cross all your T's. I understand all that. But to sit there on national TV and belittle a reporter for only doing her job, that shit's got to fucking stop, dude. That's just straight goddamn a coward move, man. Of course, you might have put your own ass in fucking checkmate yourself, Trump, because you have done some stupid fucking shit ever since you have been in that White House, man, and we ain't even been a full year. The amount of chaos that is going on with the Trump administration, and it seems like they would learn not to step on each other's toes, or they just it's just gotten wild, man. I mean, it's just gotten so wild. Um, I never have had much to say about Israel, and Gaza uh, until Trump sit down next to Netanyahu and talking about taking over the whole strip, the whole Gaza strip, tear it all fucking down, level that son of a bitch, and let's put resort buildings up there. I don't know who come up with, you hear so much shit that it says, especially on the internet, you got to try to separate, fact from fiction, and research to make sure whatever you're hearing is truthful. It's nothing but the truth. But Trump is so involved with so much bullshit, man. I don't see. I mean, a Republican, they're going to get killed come the midterms. You can bet that, because right now there's already, 69%, I believe, maybe a little less, of voters are not happy with our economy at all. And Trump ain't doing nothing about the taxes at all. I know he gave 21 billion, I think, to our farmers, but that's not going to last long. I mean, you're feeding over 350, million people in just the United States alone. Of course, that's a lot of fucking meat too, $12 billion. But everything that Trump touches, it's a drama. It's well off the Richter scale. You don't see it coming. The man, he changes suits like he changes suits every day. I guess he changes, but I'm just saying. But do you have any idea about the cover-ups that we got going on right now? Well, let's just talk about the cover-up that everybody's been talking about, and that's Venezuela. 2 or 3 months ago, well, not even that long ago, I started actually, talking about it. We've talked about ICE. We've talked about the plane that he got. It's deafening. But you're going to take and turn Gaza into a strip of wealthy people. Man, what else do you call leveling a large swath of property? It belongs to folks. And because you don't like them, you go in and you just completely wipe this motherfucker off the map. Dude, you are so close to genocide, it's not fucking funny. And us supplying Israel with all these goddamn bombs and shit. See, that's the deal. Israel is over there playing like they're the, almighty. But that dude, hell, he's in trouble himself when he gets out of power. But Netanyahu, he comes over here and he sucks up to all of our Congress folks, our representatives, our senators, whoever. Some people even claim that the Jews run our government. I don't fucking know. But I know this. I feel like that we are being used to wipe off the face of the earth a group of people, in this case, the Palestinians. And you just took it all from them. You took it. Y'all were talking about, sending the refugees to another country. That was their home. Gaza, for some of them, was all they ever fucking knew. And most of the ones that tried to stay, y'all killed. Israel did. But Israel keeps saying, we need more bombs. We need more money. And they keep on doing this shit. But yet we're supplying all this, man. What the fuck are we doing? You got the Ukraine war. To begin with, Trump got caught up with that shit. We're trying to extort Zelensky out of information on Biden and shit when they, were running for president. And that failed. I mean, they impeached him for it. They found him not guilty. But he did it. Most everybody's, heard the call. But it seems like everything that Trump has got his hands into is all a cover-up. This Venezuela thing. Here they are blowing up these fucking boats. And not one time has anybody shown any type of proof. No dope, no debris, no people. I mean, they did rescue a couple people out of one boat, and then they just sent them back to their country, wherever they were from. Not these boats. They just blowing the fuck out that water, man. Uh, you got a whole goddamn armada over there. The whole United States showing a pretty strong military organization in your neck of the woods. It's ludicrous, because the thing of it is Trump wants it for the fucking oil. He keeps accusing it on being dope, and he wants to put another regime in there that he can control. That's all he wants, is a puppet. Maduro, Trump was after him his first time around. Trump and them put a big bounty on him. It was crazy. And this man was still there 4 years later when Trump took office again. I mean, it's just cover up after cover up. The Gaza thing, it's a cover up. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about the Ukraine thing. That's a cover up. Why? Because Trump said, the first fucking day I'm going to stop all this shit. Man, that bitch he ain't stopped nothing at all. He acts like he just wants to walk away from it now, leave it in somebody else's hands after he made all these fucking promises. Because I think it would go a long way if the president of the United States, who wanted to be actively involved at some point in time, would be that way again. Let's get this thing settled. But that's his interest is he's kind of looking in a different direction, Trump wants all these minerals and stuff from Ukraine. Hell, why don't we just strip the whole goddamn country, and then just whatever left over, y'all go back to your country. I mean, Gaza, have you seen Gaza? You won't see Gaza. Gaza is fucking leveled, and they're still over there killing folks, man. They still showing on these sites, kids getting killed here recently. But that's a cover up. These ICE agents, another cover up. It has to be a cover up because he's breaking every goddamn law and rules and regulations there is. So in order for that not to get out, they got to cover it up. That's what they're doing. We're talking about Venezuela. Trump is doing what he's doing because he says it's all about the drugs. We're going to stop the drugs. That's what we're in there to do, to stop the drugs. And I want him to stop the drugs, But, my God, let's make sure we know who the fuck it is that we're killing. Make sure that's what they're really doing. But that's his reasoning behind it. And so therefore that gives him the right to declare war on Venezuela and then put boots on the ground, take over the regime, and next thing you know, we're pumping the fuck out of some more oil. And that right now they have the biggest reservoir that I've been hearing about, But the guy in Hernandez he used to be the president in Honduras, and United States got an indictment on him, arrested him, throwed his ass in prison. He was found guilty for trafficking over 500 tons of cocaine to North America. 500 tons. United States arrested him, found him guilty, and locked his ass up. Mr. Pardon himself comes 2 days later uh, and gives him a pardon. And I could not believe that. Wait a minute. We're over here trying to knock Venezuela off, but you got this other dude who we put in prison and you pardoned him? I don't know if y'all are just as goddamn baffled as I am, but that's some crazy shit, man. Is this really his way of? I guess it is, because it seems like like I said, I brought me some notes, man. There's so damn many. I mean, you look at the Saudi Arabia deal, you know damn good and well. Jared is his son-in-law, and after the presidency, Jared went over and got $2 billion loaned to him. Most people don't get that chance. You understand me? You really got to be a gold spoon up your ass somewhere to get that kind of chance. But he did. And so it's all supports to the Trump family. But Trump is over there, making buddies with the prince now over there. But he's got his own thing going as well. I know they're looking to make a lot of money off Saudi Arabia. They're looking to make a lot of money off of Qatar. That's why Qatar gave him a plane. It wasn't just for fucking nothing. We're finding out that now you had a lot of these overseas players that was working with lobbyists and stuff like that to get, to go in Trump's coffers, and they went through so many different shell companies and all that in order to do this. And now it's kind of coming to the light a little bit, but man, look at him, the one that shot Thomas Crooks, the one that shot at Trump in July. Here, this motherfucker, I mean, it's a conspiracy. We can't find out nothing now because they're not releasing anything. Another Trump cover-up. Then you got Charlie Kirk. What happens? Another fucking Trump cover-up. They don't want to answer the real questions. They don't want to be accountable for their, for their fucking nasty ass way of thinking and hurting the American people. Remember Karen McDougal when he first in 2016? You remember all that? That was a cover. He was trying to cover that shit up. You got Holman. Look at Holman, ICE agent. He's the top motherfucker there. They got him on tape taking a $55,000 fucking cash bribe in a fucking envelope. They asked him about it. He just denied it. But Trump, I think it went ahead and gave him a preemptive. I mean, ain't this funny? You can rob the goddamn jewelry store down the fucking street, and as long as you're friends with Trump, you can get pardoned. Man, it's just crazy at the stuff that's going on here, man. I mean, our cost of living is so goddamn high, it's not funny. He's got an approval rate of like disapproves like fucking 65%, 67%, disapprove of him in a lot of the areas, especially economy. And, you get on here and all you hear about is Biden this and Biden this and Biden that. Listen, man, fucking Trump's fucking sick. Look at that. He's sick. His fucking mind's shot, but Trump's mind's been fucking shot. He had the fake electors deal, man, where they were going to take and slip in these fake electors so Mike Pence would sign it in. And at that point, the whole process would have to stop, and Trump would have remained president if he'd have done that. He wouldn't do that. He didn't do that. But Georgia, the state of Georgia, pressed charges on and even indicted them. Of course, it's thrown out now because Trump, he became president. That's the only reason why he fucking run anyway, because he knew his dumb ass was going to fucking prison before it's all said and done. And he might go to fucking prison on all this before it's said and done. But, I mean, he's got to cover up. He's excuse me, dude, he's got more fucking cover-ups than anybody has got. We ain't even talked about Epstein. I ain't even put that on the fucking floor. But it's still, it's another one of them goddamn cover-ups. It's all covers up. Everything's crooks. Charlie Kirk, McDougal. He's extorting. Trump been extorting the fuck out of these goddamn news media places. The fucking the lawyers, the fucking colleges. He's just, you know, the ones that give in. You know, Trump gets even richer off of them. But he's extorting the hell out of them until people fucking stand up. He's gonna keep doing it. But I'm gonna tell you what I do believe. I do believe that America is starting to wake up, bro. They're starting to wake up. They're seeing now what we've been trying to tell them for 4 fucking years. The dude is a cheat. He's a con. He ain't. Look at what he's doing to Marjorie Taylor Greene, man. Look how he's treating her. She was the one most loyal. That fucking tells you right there, dog, you ain't shit to him. And if you fuck up, he will sell you down the road. Man, I know. You know, also too, that talking shit. He had a thing to do the other night. Dasha Burns did an interview with him, and she was asking him all kinds of questions, and he got rude as hell with her. He wouldn't tell her shit, you know. He was responsible for January the 6th. Man, I look, I done gave you a whole mess of whole damn mess of cover-ups right there. And I can add a hell of a fucking lot more. But this dude is fucking destroying us. He's doing absolutely nothing for this country. The Republicans, since they've had the House and the Senate, and they ain't passed a fucking thing except that big, beautiful bill. And all that does is goes to gosh damn the rich folks, man. The rich folks. They get another break again. The big corporations, they get another break again. Oh, Sally? Oh, no, Sally, you can't have a doll this Christmas, baby. You can't do it because we got to send Uncle Donald $20 for his campaign. It's just fucked up, man. I know people's got eyes and ears just like everybody else does. But the dude is running game, man. He is definitely running game. And I'm getting tired of you know, him not being held accountable, man. We should not be in Venezuela. None of that should have ever been permitted without Congress at all. He's over there dropping goddamn bombs on these motherfuckers like you go pull it out of the candy vending machine because you want another candy bar. I mean, it don't work like that. It's costing the taxpayers. All right, guys. I got a lot more stuff to give. I didn't think I'd get all this done in one taping, but hey, I'll end it and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Oh, please hit the like, subscribe, and the alert button for me. Appreciate it, bro. Thank y'all.